Hey guys, I'm Hunter from Pandasaurus Games, and I'm going to show you how to play Illusion. So Illusion is the follow-up from Wolfgang Warsch, the designer of the Mind, Spiel des Jahres nominees. And it's a really simple game. So you start out, you have a color with an arrow on it. So in this case, we got blue. And what we're trying to do is line up these cards from the least amount of blue to the most amount of blue. So on my turn, I would play this card, and that's just counting that blue area. Now my opponent has to look at this card and determine, do they think that there's more or less blue on this card and this card? So if they think there's less, they would put it here. If they think there's more, they'd put it here. So let's say they put it here. And then it would go around, and maybe the next player has to do this card, and they'd say, okay, I think there's more blue than this, but less blue than this, they'll put it here. When it comes to your turn, you can either do that with the card, you can either take a card and play it, or if you think there's a mistake out in the row somewhere, if you think that maybe this has less blue than this, I could say, okay, I'm gonna call a mistake. So at that point, you'd flip the cards over, and you check the percentages. So there's 10% on that one, 17% on this one, and 31%. So say I called a mistake and there isn't a mistake, whoever was last in turn order gets this card. Now, if this had been flipped like that and there was actually a mistake, I would get this card. As you can see, each of the designs is really different. So it can really mess with your mind. And sometimes it'll be like the background color is what you're looking at. Sometimes it's like the foreground with the circles on it. Occasionally it's weird stuff like this. It can really mess with your mind. It's a really interesting way of taking that card line mechanic and making a different game out of it. But yeah, this is Wolfgang Warsch's Illusion. It just came out. It's available at game stores everywhere.